Hi YouTube, this is Angela, Unwritten Romy 71. It's May 6th, 2012, and I'm about 3 days out from my gastric bypass surgery. I'm doing okay, I'm still sore, but you know how like before the surgery they tell you about certain things to expect, and they were talking about gas. I had no frame of reference. That was the most painful thing I have ever been through. So when they're telling you to watch out for the gas, they're really serious about that. I wasn't able to come home the day after surgery because I had a hard time keeping food down. I couldn't keep the liquids down and I couldn't eat the jello. It wasn't that they were coming up, I just couldn't take them in. So my doctor made me wait another day. And now it's getting a little bit easier, but I don't think I'm anywhere near what they wanted. My surgeon's office was saying if you can get about 30 ounces in, they'll be okay with that. So I'm trying, but it's a struggle, and I didn't think that would be a struggle for me. I love water, but um, one thing is they tell you that your taste buds change afterwards, and I mean, I couldn't believe the difference. Things that I drank all the time were just suddenly too sweet. Crystal Light or a Diet Snapple, any of those, I'm having a hard time getting them down. Vitamin Water Zero, I can't stand at all anymore. So I'm trying to find something that'll let me drink as many fluids as I need, because plain water is a little bit off to me also. I'm hoping that that's just because I just had the surgery and my body's still becoming accustomed to everything. And farther down the road, maybe I'll be able to tolerate more. The way it's set up, tomorrow is the day that I start the protein shakes, and those are making me nervous because if I'm having this much trouble with just water and Crystal Light, what's going to happen when I have to actually drink the protein shake? Uh, the surgery itself, I actually, I don't remember anything about it until I got back in the recovery room, and it seemed far less complicated than I thought it was going to be. Um, I liked my surgeon a lot, and I had a good experience. Like I said, the only thing is the pain that I have right now is basically my abdomen is sore, but it's not like an excruciating pain. It's just I have to be careful about which ways I move and how I get out of my bed. But other than that, it's okay. It was the pain from the gas, the pressure that made it really miserable, and so right now I'm trying to taper off of the pain relievers that they gave me. They gave me Tylenol with codeine, so I'm trying to get away from that so I can just do this naturally. But now that the other problems are starting to dissipate, I think I'm going to be okay with it. And it's weird because I don't know why I thought that I'd feel differently, like I could tell from the outside what happened on the inside, but there's no difference. You don't feel anything different. I think the only thing is the inability to eat or eat much at all. So, it took a lot off my mind. I am glad I did it. I got nervous right before it happened. It wasn't that I was going to cancel it, but it started to get to me, what I was doing. So the enormity of it, and I held my husband's hands really tight while we were waiting in the waiting room because it was just kind of like, oh my God, you're doing this, and I've never had surgery in my life, so this was a big step for me. But I think everything's going to turn out okay. It really is. And now I have a month off from work, and trying to spend it wisely, learning how to deal with all this and the vitamin intake and all the different things I'll have to do once I go back. I actually did okay with the walking. I was walking around the hallways because they require you to walk a certain amount of time, 6 times a day. So I was walking the hallways, and then when I came home, I would walk around my block. I did that yesterday and today just so I could go outside. But I'll admit that it kind of takes all the energy you have just to walk around the block. So that's something I have to become used to. But other than that, I think I'm going to be okay. Like I said, I think it's going to be okay. So anyway, I wanted to check in, just let everybody know how I'm doing. I'm really thankful and appreciative of all the support I've received, all the comments I've received. Trust me, they were necessary, but thank you. Anyway, everyone have a good night. Bye.